Hello and welcome to the mathematics class. This class is for class 9th and today we will be starting with a new topic, that is simultaneous linear equation or linear equation. First of all, I will be discussing about what is linear equation in two variable. So any equation which is written in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are constants. A, b and c are constants, as well as a and b are never equal to 0. A and B are never equal to 0 is known as linear equation in two variables, where x is one variable and y is one variable. So what is a linear equation in two variable? Any equation which is written in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are considered to be constants or fixed numbers, and a and b will never be equal to 0. Why? If a is 0, then this total portion will become 0. The equation will be termed as by plus c is equal to 0. It means one variable is lost, so it cannot be equation in one variable. Similarly, if I am writing if x is equal to 0, if y is equal to 0, then equation will be termed as ax plus c is equal to 0, and that is again it will become a linear equation in one variable. Now this, I hope you have understood linear equation in two variable. Now when we solve these equation, what is the meaning of solution of this equation? Solution means to get value of x and y by any means, or by solving or doing anything. Basic is, what is the meaning of solution? We need to get the values of x and y in such a manner that when this value of x and y is substituted back in this equation, it satisfies. Satisfies means left hand side elements are equal to the right hand side. Suppose in this case this total should be 0, then only it will satisfy equal to 0. Now, so finding the values of x and y, or a pair, a ordered pair x and y, is the solution of linear equation in two variable. Now what is simultaneous linear equation? Now one thing you should know, that if you have two variables and to find out the value of two variables, you need to have two equations. For getting the value of three variables, you need to have three equations. For getting the value of n variables, you need to have n equations. So how do we get the values of x and y? We will take, let there be two equations. Let the first equation be a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and let second equation be a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now this is a system or pair, you can say a pair, or more refinement we can say this is a system of linear equations in two variable, and now when we solve them, we will get the values of x and y which satisfy these equations. Then this system of linear equation in two variables is known as simultaneous linear equations. Now we will be learning how to solve these equations. One thing I would like to discuss, let's take an example. 3x minus 2y is equal to 4 and 2x plus y is equal to 5. This is a example. I have taken a general example. I have taken one linear equation a1 here. This is the first equation, this is the second equation. So a1 is equal to what? 3. b1 is equal to -2 and c1 is equal to, when you bring 4 to this side, will become -4. Right? Now when we are comparing the second equation by this, we can say that a2 is equal to 2, b2 is equal to 1 and c2 is equal to -5. Now we need to find value of x and y, or xy, or this is also known as ordered pair. We need to find the value of x and y such that both these equations may be satisfied. So if I say x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1, 3 to the 6 minus 2 is 4, 2 to the 4 plus 1 is 5. Means this is the solution of linear equation. How it came, I will be telling you. But what is the meaning of solution? Means x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. If this value is substituted in both these equations, in all the cases we will get left hand side is equal to right hand side as well as left hand side is equal to right hand side. Let's see. Now 3 into x is 2 minus 2 into y is equal to 1. So, and it was equal to 4. So 3 to the 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. In the second equation we can say 2 into x is 4 plus y is 1 is equal to 5. This is 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So you can see that this is how we solve a linear equation. Solving means to finding the values of x and y. Now basically there are two methods for finding the solution of simultaneous linear equation. First is known as algebraic method and second is known as graphical method. Now when you are solving simultaneous linear equation, it has two methods. First is, let's say, graphical method, and other one is algebraic method. So first we will study this algebraic method, this and then graphical method. Now algebraic method has three different methods in it. First is substitution method, then elimination method, and the third one is cross multiplication method. So we will be studying how to solve simultaneous linear equation. In this there are two methods. First is algebraic method, second you can say is graphical method. So graphical method we will not discuss now, we will be discussing algebraic method. Now algebraic method has three different methods. First is substitution method, then elimination method, and then cross multiplication method. We will be discussing the substitution method. So let's take a question according to this. We will be discussing this based on some questions. So first we will be discussing substitution method. Now what is the meaning of substitution? Generally what happens in the class, suppose a teacher is absent and there is a substitution for that teacher. Means some other teacher is coming in that class for the teacher who is absent. Means somebody is replacing some other one. So same way here what we are going to do, we will be replacing one variable from the other variable. Very simple thing is we will be replacing one variable from the other variable. Let's take up a question. My question is question number, I'm taking question number 2, second part from your exercise 5.1. It is 5x plus 4y minus 4 is equal to 0. And then x minus 20 is equal to 12y. This is the question. Now you have to solve this simultaneous linear equation. Solve means you have to find the value of x and y, and my method will be substitution method. So first of all, this can be written as 5x plus 4y is equal to 4. This 4 goes to that side, becomes positive. In this case, this can be written as x minus 12y is equal to 20. This is what we have written. We have written in the normal form, ax plus by plus c, or ax plus by is equal to c, a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Now, we need to find the value of one variable in terms of other variables. So what I am doing, from equation, let us name it as equation number 2 and let us name it as equation number 1. From equation number 2, it is easy to write x is equal to 20 plus 12y. So we are writing x is equal to 20 plus 12y, means we got the value of x in terms of y. What we got? We got the value of x in terms of y plus any constant. Means the basic thing is you need to convert the value of one variable into the other variable. Now this x, if I substitute it in the first equation, so wherever you find x, just substitute the value. So I can say 5, x was 20 plus 12y plus 4y is equal to 4. 5x plus 4y is equal to 4. That was the equation, and we substituted the value of x in the first equation. Now when you solve this, 25 is 100, 12 5 is 60, y plus 4y is equal to 4. 64 y is equal to 4 minus 100, that is, I hope, 96 and minus 96. So y will be written as y is equal to minus 96, or you can say 64y is equal to minus 96. So y can be written as minus 96 upon 64. Now we can solve it out. 16 4 is 64, 16 6 is 96. Finally it becomes minus 3 upon 2. That is the value of y. We got the value of y. Now we need to find the value of x also. Now this value of y needs to be substituted in equation number, let's say this was 3. In equation number 3. So what we will get? We will get x is equal to 20 plus 12 into y was minus 3 upon 2. 2 6 are 12, 6 3 is 18. So 20 and 6 3 is minus 18 is equal to 2. X is equal to 2. So the final answer is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3 upon 2. This is the solution of linear equation, of simultaneous linear equation by substitution method. This is how we solve the question by substitution method. We take one variable, write it in the terms in the form of other variable, and then we substitute the value. Let's take some more questions. I'll take question number 3 in the multiples of 3, third question and sixth question. Stop. Now I've taken question number third, second part. Question is 2x plus 3y is equal to 23 and 5x minus 20 is equal to 8y. First of all, we will write it in the form of a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Even if you write plus c1 and plus c2, when they'll go on the other side will be minus c1 minus c2, it doesn't matter anyway. Now this can be written as 2x plus 3y is equal to 23 as it is, but the second one can be written as 5x minus 8y is equal to 20. Now when you look at these, we need to, let's say, x from the first. Now in this, let us take that this is equation number 1 and let us take that this is equation number 2. We will take the value of one variable. In the previous one we wrote x in the terms of y. Now in this equation we will be writing y in terms of x. So I will take the value of y from the first equation. So I can say that 2x minus 23 upon is equal to, or you can say is equal to minus 3y. Now this minus 3 comes to the side, so I am writing it directly upon minus 3. I was writing, but I is equal to y. If you divide by y, it means you can say that y can be written as 23 minus 2x upon 3. How? This is minus, when you divide this will become minus and this becomes plus. So plus we are writing first and then minus and then upon 3. This is the value of y. Now putting this value or taking this value and substituting it in the second equation. So I am writing 5x minus 8. Y is 23 minus 2x upon 3 is equal to 20. As the question, I just only what I did in place of y, I had 23 minus 2x upon 3, so that it is. Now this will be, let's multiply 5x minus 8 3s are 24, 2, 8 2 16, 18, minus 184, minus and minus will be plus, 8 2 the 16x upon 3 is equal to 20. Take the LCM, 5 3s are 15x plus 16x minus 184 upon 3 is equal to 20. Cross multiply, so this will become is equal to 60. This 3 multiplies to this becomes 60 and 5 3s are 15 plus 16. 15 plus 16 is how much? 31. So 31x is equal to 184 plus 60. That becomes 244. 31x is equal to 244. So we can say that x is equal to 244 upon 31. This is one value. We can solve it later on. So it will be 7 whole something, because the 8 ones are 8 and 8 3s are 24. So it will be 248. It means it will go by 7. So 7 ones are 7. 244 minus 7, 7, 7, 2, 1, 7, 14 and 3 minus 1, 27. 7 whole 27 upon 21 is the value of x. Now we will substitute this value of x in this equation to get the value of y. So we can say that y is equal to 23 minus 2 into x is 244 upon 31 whole upon 3. Now when you solve it out, So 23 into 31, this is 23, 3 3 is a 9, 3 2 is a 6, 713. So this becomes 713 minus 488 upon 393. Now we just solve it out. So 8 and 5. Now this 10 minus 8 is 2, and this is 6 minus 4 is 225 upon 93, and this can be solved again. 3 7s are 21, 15, 3 5s are 15, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, 31. So it will go by 2. 31 2s are 31 into 2, 2 1s are 2, 3 2 6, 75, 3 and 13. So it becomes 13 upon 31. That is the value of y. So we got the value of y as 2 whole 13 upon 31 and x is this. So final value is x is equal to 7 whole 27 upon 21 and y is equal to 2 whole 13 upon 31. This is the method, or this is the how to solve simultaneous linear equation by substitution method. The basic concept is you have to take a variable, write it in the form of other variable and substitute in any of the given equations. Suppose you have taken from this equation, so substitute in the other one. Suppose you have taken from this equation, substitute in the other one. So this is how we solve. Rest calculation part, I hope that is very simple. Calculation doesn't have to do, only the concept is you have to do like this. So we'll do one more question, that is question number 6, and that finishes our first exercise along with the substitution method. Now question number 6, 3x minus y is equal to 5, 4x minus 3y is equal to minus 1. But you have to find out the value of p when p is given in the form of y and x, means y is equal to px minus 3, find the value of p. So in this question what we do, we can see that y can be written as 3x minus 5. So from this we are writing 3x minus 5 is equal to y. Put this value in the second equation, means we are placing, let this be equation number 1 and let this be equation number 2. Taking the value of y as 3x minus 5 from the first equation, we are substituting this value in the second equation, that is 4x minus 3. Y was 3x minus 5 is equal to minus 1. When you solve it out, 4x minus 3 3s are 9x plus 5 3s are 15 is equal to minus 1. So x is minus 5x is equal to, this goes to that side, minus 16, minus and minus cancelled, x is equal to 16 upon 5. You got the value of x. Now value of y can be written as, you know, y is equal to, from here, 3, x is 16 upon 5 minus 5. So 16 3s are 48 minus LCM, so 25 upon 5. So 8 minus 5 3, for 23 upon 5 is the value of y. You have to find the value of p, where y is equal to px minus 3. Y is 23 upon 5 is equal to p times x is 16 upon 5 minus 3. When you take the LCM, this will be 16p minus 15 upon 5 is equal to 23 upon 5. Since this goes to numerator, they will cancel each other. So 16p can be written as 16p is equal to 23 plus 15, that is 38. P upon 16. So P is equal to 38 upon 16. That is the final value. This is the value of P. So, but this is not in the lowest form. You need to convert into lowest form. So this can be written as 2 19 to the 38 and 18. So this is the final value of p. Now this finishes your first topic, that was substitution method. Substitution methods for finding the solution of simultaneous linear equation by substitution method. That was the first part of algebraic method. This finishes your topic. We have discussed few questions also. I hope this concept is clear to you. If you have any doubt, please do comment in the comment box exercise number and question number. I'll be solving it for you. And like, subscribe and share. Thanks a lot.